Hello everyone, welcome back. Today I'll be covering all the endings of DashBored. There's a total of 4 endings. Huge thanks to the Steam guide made by Occidere. If you want to go after all the achievements, and follow the endings by yourself without the video, you should really check out the guide. Alright. For the Don't Touch My Stuff achievement, you'll have to play Jack's guitar at his room. It's over here. It's at M&J's. It's a nice red bass. Should I play it? Play the bass. Don't do it again. And that should actually net you the achievement. And 10 damage. To the left and to M&J's, head left and speak to this guy. We'll give you a hint for later. I'm not sure honestly what the hint is for, but you should just, do it just in case. You have to say yes. Subtrain but not dry. Find the key where cicadas cry. For the UFO ending, next to M&J's garage, to the right, you see a garage. You have to type encounter on the computer. Full caps. Whoops. Hold on. What have you done? They're here now! They'll find me! They'll find you! I need to get out of here! What was that all about? Alright, after typing encounter, UFOs will now spawn around the map. You also get this box with strange paper. Check. It contains all the clues for the UFOs. You can figure them out yourself or follow the video, no problem. You also have to type in the password if you want this to happen. If you ever want to get the ending. Enoch nearby the end. If you go to the right, find this odd looking pumpkin. You speak to him. Stay. Whoa, what? Take this, but don't tell anyone where you got it. You get the pumpkin key. Remember, this never happened. This pumpkin key will be used for later. And also, there's a doll you can get here. This house. Small porcelain doll. You could fight the creature here, or you could just leave it. It's up to you. Me personally, I'm gonna fight it. Alright, next we're gonna need the shadow key. If you've spoken to the guy to the left of M&J's, he'll actually give you a riddle or something. It's actually for this. I'll lead you where the shadow key is. We're also here in Rogue. Here's the save point. Alright, let's go. Follow my path. Whoops. It's up here. Alright, here it is. Here you get the dark key, not the shadow key. Whoops. Alright.
Next is the first UFO. Just follow my path.
Here you can see it's a T building if I check the map. Torn paper. Yeah, this represents the T icon. Fight's fairly easy. Yep. That'll be 1 out of 4. Just 3 left. Alright, next we're gonna need the emblem. If you have the shadow key, head to the sewers and follow my path. Oh, whoops. It's over here. You'll see this mysterious guy again. I won't lie, this quest you're on requires sacrifice, but you seem up to it. Now, go to the statue. You'll have to sacrifice 50 HP permanently, but it's not really much of a big deal. You should have the paint emblem in the body armors. Oh yeah, I forgot you have to interact with him too. Whoops. You did it! I'm impressed. Here's your next hint. Don't keep us waiting. Way up high in the hidden town, your life will spill today. Let's dance a dance of blood and gore, in the land where pumpkins play. For our first orb, we're gonna have to head to TV World. It's generally recommended to have 2 party members, but you can do it with 1. It's pretty easy. Alright, just follow my path. Here we are. You'll be having quizzes, but you know, you could guess them yourself or follow video. It's up to you. It doesn't matter if you get them right or wrong, because if you get them right, you get a reward. It's money. If you do them wrong, you have to do a fight. So it's not really a big deal. Alright, the first question is Burroughs, since he runs the garden. The second question is Gourdmoore, the secret pumpkin village. There's also some boxes you can get here. There is 8 total party members you can get here. Dory, Jack, and Alex all work for this APU. You'll need to turn the switch for a red door if you've seen it before. Wait, did I turn it on? Yeah, okay. I'll have to backtrack to find the door. Here it is. Alright, for the final question, the entire creators of the multiverse are Temporal and Demisel. Hopefully I pronounced the name right. But anyways, it's Temporal and Demisel. And that's it. You're free to talk to the TV guy, he's actually kinda sweet. But if you want to get to the orb right away, here it is. Where's the exit? There we go. The piss orb. And that's 1 out of 4 orbs. To the right of MMJ's, there's a hidden tournament behind a building. It's to the right. From this bar you have to go from behind. Here you could save and do the optional boss fight. Of course costs $10, but money's easy. You get 1 tournament per day. Each day has a more difficult boss fight and a better reward. Personally, some browsers is pretty easy. You just have to install them and just use whatever. There we go. They have to come back tomorrow for the next fight. In Angel's Orphanage, to the left of Madame, there'll be a pumpkin locket. Follow my path. It'll be used later to unlock a character. When you're given 2 options of which character to pick, depending on which character you get an achievement, but there's a way to get both of them. You can pick anyone. I'm gonna select Jack. Then I could just load my save. Funny enough, this is actually where I saved. It's pretty close. We'll have to skip a cutscene here. And here we go. I can just pick my door here. It's pretty useful. Maybe you want this character, but you don't want to do another playthrough. So you can just do this method. Okay, to the right of MMJ's, if you head back to the place where you woke up, there's gonna be a creature. It's an optional fight, but it's nice. Maybe it's free XP. It's fairly easy, free XP. We're gonna head back to the tournament, but it's gonna be really difficult, so you could come back here if you have an extra character. Here I'm gonna do it with 3 though. Hopefully you have enough items though. That's really important. Also, here's Nash. It's a really long fight. Though you're gonna have to fight another secret fight. Nash is really easy. You can out-heal her even with Midori if you have her. Yeah, fairly quicker fight than the last ones. I guess the losers are stronger than Nash. And yeah, you'll have to head back tomorrow for a harder fight. Okay, Enoch, to the left of the inn. The daycare should be closed since you already beat the boss. Hopefully you have the pumpkin key, because this is where you're going to use it. You're going to unlock a party member and an orb. And also an emblem. I'll cover all of these in this one bit. There's a box here too, if you want it. Gonna go through this quick, so I don't waste your time. You're in the middle, talk to this guy. He'll give you a pumpkin, because if you talk to them, they don't really speak to you unless you have it. Boom. You're free to talk to them. There's also this building. It should be open if you have the helmet. There'll be 2 out of 4 memory orbs. Pretty easy. Not done yet though, because if you enter this room back and forth, you should encounter the ghost. One of the pumpkin people mentioned there's a ghost in one of these houses. There we go. Hopefully you have the pumpkin locket also. It's in the daycare. If you missed it, you missed it. And there we go. We have Eloise. Eloise. Here's your skill set. This one's really good. It disables enemies and deals damage 3 turns. This one takes control of the enemy and makes them fight their own friends. This one is fine also. This one drains HP. I personally lead into these 2 attacks. Look at that box too. Alright, there's also 1 emblem. Let me find it. It's north. There it is. There's also an elder bark if you want it. It's over here. You can equip it, by the way. Something I didn't know. Gives some defense too, it's really nice. I think it reduces stats, not sure, you can check. Anyways, want to head here. This is another emblem. You're gonna have to reduce even more HP on Nicholas. The door to the fountain will be opened. On tomorrow's dawn it will appear. Bring the emblems. Alright. That will be nearly done with the emblems too. Yeah, that's all I can cover on the... I forgot the name of the place. Yeah, I'm not gonna even risk butchering it. Alright, next area will give us an orb, a burnt key, will be used for later for an area, and there's a secret sword, and an item from a boss. From this TV area, follow where I go. We're gonna head to a temple. It's pretty much underneath. Alright, head to this place. You're free to talk to the people here. You also get 2 potato soup for free, which is nice. Okay, we're gonna head to the middle. These will indicate these are gonna be important for knowing where to go. Like from right, left, right, right, left, 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 right, left. You can also take a screenshot of it. It's up to you. The left also displays the same. I got confused here. Alright, we need to finish the 2 puzzles, so we're gonna start with the left one. Right, left, right, right, left, 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 right, and left. Alright, here's 2 items. And also you get a light shawl. And you have to do this fight and then press this button. After finishing the fight, don't forget to press this button. I pressed it and forgot to record it. So you head back and go for the right. You have to go through here. There's going to be 3 enemies guarding each button. As I was saying, there's going to be 3 enemies guarding these buttons, so you're going to have to fight all of them, and then press the buttons in the right order. After you're done with the fight, just go with right, left, and middle. It's easy to random guess, but there it is. You can head back. Yeah, not sure why the encounter rates are higher. It feels higher when I record it. Not sure why. Okay, and you have to talk to this guy. You'll have to head down. You can heal here. And yeah, there's a nice save point. Alright, from here we're gonna head right. Because there's gonna be a hidden sword. Hey, there's also some crates here if you want them. Okay, from this place where you see two paintings, go to the left, there's a hidden path. And here's the Holy Sword. Ancient Sword. Right now, Nicholas or Midori can equip it. There's probably, and the Ghost, but there's other characters who can equip it, I'm pretty sure. It deals the same damage as Little Kisser, but it gives you a special move which deals AoE damage to all enemies. It's also very effective against the boss. Anyways, head from here. And yeah, press the button. You should be transported into the boss. Let me check if I'm all equipped. Alright. I'll skip to when I beat the boss because I don't want to waste your time and it's pretty straightforward. After beating the boss, you'll gain Brimstone and you'll have three options here. You can either kill it, or spare it, or ask for more favors. If you kill it, you gain nothing. Okay? If you spare it, you gain one favor. But you can ask for 3, which is the best option. You should get 3 items, which should... I'm not sure if it's appear here. Yeah, it doesn't appear here, but it's in battle. You get 3 of those. If you use them, you get full HP, full mana, and a defense and an attack boost. It's pretty nice. Also, you can equip Brimstone, a powerful attack. You can get these crates, boxes I mean. And there we go. 3 out of 4 orbs. Pretty easy. Oh yeah, Doshnig dead. Probably. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention. You should hit here for the money. You should hit here after you beat the boss because you'll get an item. You'll get the bird key. You can equip it and then head to Rogue. We'll do that pretty soon. Next we're gonna head to Rogue while equipping the burnt key. I'm not sure if you can equip on anyone other than Nicholas, but you're gonna unequip it anyways. So from this robot area, you're gonna head to Rogue. Also, the main reason I always start from the robot area, it has a convenient healing spot. and a save. Okay, there it is. When you head there, the place should look a bit different. Also, your speed will be a little bit slower. You're free to talk to these lost memories, but I'm gonna go straight to the path ahead. But you can also unequip it. Since it gives them major stats down. Are we gonna head down? Oh. You have to go a little bit further down. Alright, you'll see this weird thing. Looks familiar, honestly. The boss should be ahead, so hopefully you're prepared for this. Alright. The boss is weak to holy damage. Brimstone won't really do that much damage either. It's resistant to it. So I'd recommend just insulting the main thing. And yeah, do whatever. But make sure you use Holy Strike. It's really good. Watch. Okay, watch this. Clears out all the enemies. Alright, I won't really do this fight, so I won't take too long, but it should be straightforward. Make sure you use your holy attacks, and yeah, same as any other boss. Okay, after being the boss, you should have the lost song. I forgot to unequip the burn key. Alright, here it is, the lost song. Yeah, it gives you a skill in which you get double actions. It's really useful if you have a main attacker who wants to do 2 attacks maybe. Not sure if it stacks with chainsaw though. Okay, next we're gonna head back to Rogue without equipping the key. We're gonna get a new party member. It's pretty strong. So ideally, I recommend you have Elder Bark on Nicholas because of its sheer speed. Why we want speed on Nicholas? Because of his skill. Insult. If Insult goes first, the enemy will be debuffed first and then all the attacks go. So best to debuff the enemy and then attack it instead of attacking it and then debuffing it. You get the idea. And as for Isaac, we're gonna put on him Lost Song. If you use its skill, Lost Song, you get 2 turns and more damage. That's really good. You can just spam crit shot. Easily kills enemies. And yeah, everyone else just add whatever. You don't have to do it, what I said, you know, the loadout, but I just said what worked for me. Looks pretty strong.
Gloria Morti!
If he's too difficult, you can fight him later, but you can only fight him on day 2, so I wouldn't really recommend progressing until you fight him. He's doable, honestly. Alright, I'll show you what I mean. So Nicholas, if he's the fastest, he goes first with Insult. Then you have to use Long Song and Isaac. You can use whatever here, so I'm just gonna probably use TP so I can stop time. Alright. I'm gonna use whatever, I'm just gonna use Freezing Grab here. Then on bullets, I have 2 turns. You can just do double power shot or double crit shot. I'm just gonna do double crit shot here. Stop time again, and nail gun to stop him. Oops. Look, that's a lot of, you could do a lot of damage. Like, I'm talking close to 3,000 if not more, if you do this. Isaac also has a weird status, but that's the status, you know, it gives him double turns. The fight shouldn't take too long, but I'll skip to when he's done. Alright, that took 1 exactly turn. I did not have to cut to anything, but whatever, I guess. Alright, also to switch party members, you have to go to party over here, okay? Yeah, you can select here. I'm just gonna switch out Midori. I don't think I need healing right now. It's up to you where you switch out. It's up to you if you want to use him. I'm just letting you know he's here and he's pretty good. I'll show you skills. Honor raises defense. Holy Cleave attacks every enemy. And Battle Cry raises damage. He also has insane HP at just level 7. Really good. I recommend. Actually, never mind. Yeah, Midori is better than the Ghost. Yeah, since, you know, she heals. Alright, once you made it to the fog area, I honestly forgot the name. You should buy the fog light. You only need 1, it costs 50, it's pretty cheap. And there's also a UFO to the left. The fight's really easy, similar to the other UFOs.
Gloria Morti!
Yep. That should be 3 out of 4 UFOs. Alright, once you're able to pass through here, after talking to the chief, follow where I go. You'll walk a little slower in this area. There's a secret puzzle you could do, so I'm gonna show you where the hint is. Oh yeah, beware of those guys too. Here's the house. And you have to remember the color sequence from the yellows and reds if you want to solve it yourself. You can skip a few seconds if you want to see the solution. Alright, from inside the TV area, follow where I go. We're gonna head to the 4th memory orb. You'll have to head left from here. Hopefully you have the fog light. You'll need it to pass through. Here it's automatically used. So now I can pass through. It's a pretty long road, but it has an ending. There you go. It's gonna be a pretty challenging fight, but you should be able to handle it. Alright, I'll skip to when the boss is done. After the fight is done, you should have these 3 items. I think they're equipable. Yeah, ballet shoes is really good for speed, so I'd recommend putting it on Nicholas for him to do the debuffs first. And probably the Elder Bark on Lord, since he can give also defense buffs. Does it make him faster? No, it makes him slower. Well, the orb should be here. Now if I check the phone. Yep. If the phone says 4 out of 4, you're pretty much done with the memory orbs. Congrats! Okay, if you escape the red fog area, here's the solution to the puzzle. It's the same one from the TV. The TV should be the hint, but here's the solution. Should be... oops. Yellow, red. Red, yellow. Then yellow, red. And then yellow, red again. Alright, once you have Alex, after this cutscene, head through this door. You should see some documents. If you check this one, you get this hidden cutscene. Don't do it again, though. Here's also some lore. I recommend you read it. And you can check this one out, too. After reaching day 3, you can check if it's day 3 for your phone. You should have this video game. You'll have to beat the video game for the achievement. It's pretty easy though. You pretty much walk around and touch these guys. Actually, I don't think you have to touch them all. You can just go through the front. Yep. That was pretty quick. You should get a creepy message. Since it's day 3 and it's the final day, it's your final opponent. The fight should be easy if you have a setup like me. 20 bucks to enter. Alright. Now there's a really cool way of getting a lot of damage. You can just insult. Then use Lost Song for double damage. Pretty much double hits. Major Cry to buff your entire team. And the ghost could do whatever it wants, honestly. Here.
Gloria morti, gloria morti, gloria morti, gloria morti.
Now watch the damage. I'm gonna do double crit shot. Insane. It works on any skills. I could just do double power shot, but I have 18 TP, so I'll use whatever. The fight's already done. Isaac's just the best character. Get $50. And your champion shot. It's pretty good. Probably the best armor in the game. You know, it gives a lot of defense. Put it on, Isaac. He's the main attacker. I give him the best stuff. Yeah. That's pretty much it. If you have all the emblems, you should head close to Ovak. To the right, there will be a fountain. Here's the ghost guy, and you can also save here. And also save a heal point. We'll have to insert the 2 emblems in these holes, close to the door. After that, the door should be open. You're gonna go through some randomly generated rooms, so there's no wrong path. Just go through any door, any open door. You cannot open the menu, so you can only heal in battle. So these fights are optional, they give a lot of XP. Well, in my case, I'm unlucky, so I have to fight one. You can also open this box, even though it's blocked off. Just keep going through random doors. And you may get lucky, maybe there'll be a heal point, but I'm gonna ignore it. And you may go through traps like these. You should probably be very careful. Yeah, see? I don't think I've encountered this one before. There's a lot of randomly generated ones. There's also this room where you have to chase this enemy. Pops randomly in water. There you go. Now it's too late. Not sure if there's a sound cue for it. There we go. You may also get these rooms where sprinting is pretty much not allowed. Though it's really easy. Or maybe not. Or you have to be really quick. You may also find these statues. You could sacrifice health for less speed. I don't recommend this. I mean, with less speed, you're just gonna get hit by more traps. So it's really not a good idea. Okay, that took me a few deaths. I'm not sure why, how, and how I did that on my first try. We should head up here. Should be a save point. Yeah, and a healing station. It's pretty nice. I never interact with that thing, so that's probably the exit. You could save. And buy whatever you want. You can head here to fight the boss. The boss is pretty challenging, so I really recommend you have AoE attacks. The ghost could also have one of its own heads fight itself. So that's really nice. Yeah, you have 3 heads and the torso. Huge good luck. I'll skip to when the boss is done. For being the boss, the souls should be free. And you also get a new party member later on. And here you have to just select yes, and you have the new party member. You also get the flower. You can equip it. Enoch has a lot on his kit. Let me show his skills. Pretty much all the elements, almost. Ice, water, fire. You can also revive all your allies, and remove status ailments. Really good. I definitely recommend having him on the team instead of the ghost, honestly. And now from here in MMJs, you have some options here. I recommend you save here. Have multiple saves. Just as I did here, because there's going to be multiple endings. So the best spot to save is here. Right now I'm going to do the satellite ending, and after I'm done with it, I'm going to load back here. Satellite ending requires all 4 orbs. You could view the cutscenes. I won't spoil it here. And you have to interact with this thing here. And the portal should be active. You'll have to head back to Midorian Jack. Now hopefully you saved here, because it's really important to save here. After that, there's no going back. For me, I saved here. And yeah, there'll be a cutscene here. I'll get back to you when you see, if you see a save point, I'll be back. I'll see you in the next save point. Okay, and now from here, I really recommend that, this is a warning by the way, I recommend you clear out everyone's gear, because you're gonna be separated. It'll only be you and Alex. Right now, this is how I geared up Alex. I kind of just added random stuff. mainly leaning into defense. It's up to you. You could pick the Charred Gauntlet for damage, or the Steel Gauntlet for defense. But Nicho's gonna be my main attacker as he has more levels. You can run what I run here. Double attacks potentially from Chainsaw. Extra turn. And yeah, in general good stats. And Lost Song is really good as a skill, like it gives you double turns. If you're missing some equipment, you can just buy them here. Alright, good luck. Now in the boiler room, you can speak to this guy. He needs an item, so you have to follow where I go. I mean, you could solve it yourself. This is just, optional if you want to follow me. You're also free to escape these fights. Oops. You might get attacked. Okay, there it is. These guys are pretty easy, so I'll skip to after I beat them. Alright, after killing the Skinwalkers, you can get this, the Magma Bone, and go back. Hopefully you don't die along the way. You could use items here, but I'm pretty confident. There we go. I should be able to pass. You can heal here and buy some more items. I really recommend you buy the mana item. Let me show it real quick. Oops. This one, it's really cheap. You should get like a ton of these. Alright, I'll see you on the next one. Now from here, in the electric area, you go through electric puzzles. You can do them yourself. It's pretty straightforward. But I'll showcase how to do it too. You have to push all these red buttons. There's more than that. You can save here. I recommend you save. These will instantly kill you, so be careful. You can also slow down. Just don't go a little too fast or you might die. Trust me, I've been there. See, I almost died here. Don't forget this one at the top. And there we go. There should be a gate here if you didn't open them all. But since we pressed them all, it's open. And you'll have to be careful here too. Now here you're gonna do a boss fight. The boss is pretty easy, you have good defense, almost no damage. The weakness is water. I'll skip over after the boss is done, but Alex has a water move if you want to use it. And I also heavily recommend you get special meds, because you will lose mana a lot. Alright, I'll see you later. Okay, now from the save point here, you're gonna have to do a code relating to the digit code using locks to open this door. This one will tell you what to do. The green ones are pretty much just normal ones, you know, lore. If you want lore, they're important. And there's the fuchsia ones. Fuchsia's like pink. They give you the code. Parts of the code, I'll show you example. I won't tell you the answer, just show you example. If I can find one. There. Test number 3. This is the 3rd digit. Okay. Okay, notice here. It's 9 in capital. The numbers are in capital. So the 3rd digit is 9. So you should find all the locks. Hold on. I'll type the answer. I'm just gonna check the door. Oops. Door's right here. So it was log 3 and it had 9 capital. So this one is 9. You can figure out the rest. They're scattered across. Now you could skip through this. I'm about to type the code, okay? You could skip through this. It's for if you just want the answer, I guess. Let me check the code. 5297. No, it's 52917. And also, whoops, also, in case you're just skipping through this, you know, you should get the item. I really recommend it. It's a nice weapon. Should be here. Yep. The Elder Gauntlet. Really good on Alex. Heavy damage. And there's also another item, if I can find it, for Nicholas. There it is. The Infinity Machete. You can also change the music here. It's more damage, but personally, I'd rather use the chainsaw. Potentially to give you a double turn. Alright, I'll head to the door right now. And you'll fight a boss here. hopefully you have a lot of mana items. You'll need it. It's gonna be a long fight. Alright, I'll wish you luck, and I'll see you in the next save point. Okay, and at this point, you probably have your full team. I recommend, adding the builds back. I'll show you mine. Doing the chainsaw. This will give Nicholas ballet shoes, so he goes first. As having Nicholas first means he pulls the middle finger first. And yeah, give all your good stuff to Isaac. Double turn, stats, lost song for a skill that gives you even more turns. I gave Lord Chainsaw, I think I'll give him an extra turn. Aldebark is some stats too. I also give Infinity Belly to Enoch. Yeah. Pretty solid. You can build them however you want. Though, just focus on Isaac, he's kinda strong. From here on out, I will not cover the rest of the Selma ending. The rest is straightforward. I will not spoil the rest or anything. Good luck. Yeah, okay. Good luck. Okay, now I'll go over the last two UFOs. This is gonna be for the UFO ending. So I'll see you there. There's one UFO here in Ovok near the orphanage. I'm gonna head there real quick. There it is. This one is also fairly easy, it's just 3 UFOs. Okay, once you're here in the Void, Reverse Garden, right? If you recruited everyone back, and you got the gasoline, I recommend you get the gasoline. Do not interact with the car yet. There's an achievement you can get here. So follow me. This is the car, do not interact with it. If you've done everything and got the gasoline. Head to this house. And now you wait. Yeah, wait till you get a game over screen. There we go. They pretty much took your skin. And that should give you the Skinwalker achievement. Now before we head to Versus Mansion and, beat the game, there's one thing. I'm going to assume you already did the cell landing, okay? Because you have to do something back then about the orbs and all that. And I'm going to expect you got all 3 UFOs that I mentioned before. Now the endings can go in 2 paths. No, well 3. We're gonna start with the UFO one. Now I do not recommend saving after beating the 4th UFO. This will lock you into the alien ending. You can't get the last 2 endings. So I recommend just saving, do the UFO ending, and then load back here. You can save it in a separate save file. Anyways, I'll head to the last alien. Should be around here. Alright, never mind, it's to the right. Don't interact with the car. There's the UFO, the final UFO. If you kill this UFO and then save, you are locked. You will not get the other two endings. So make sure you save in a separate ending. I know I'm repeating this. I just don't want you to redo the whole game. They're weak to water, so I think they're weak to water, I forgot. It's 4 UFOs, you should be able to handle this. Okay, so I killed the 4th UFO. You should have this many unidentifiable objects. I'm going to save, and I'll save on a second save file. We'll head back to the first save file after we're done with the alien ending. This is the alien route. Now I forgot to mention, after you kill all 4 UFOs, the final boss of the game is replaced. So you can play the game as normal. Right now I did all the puzzles in Versus Mansion, and I got the key. So I'm just gonna head to the door as normal. You would fight the boss here, the final boss. But I'm gonna fight the alien boss because I killed the UFOs. Yep, you should be in a laboratory looking place. You could save here. In your second save file. It's an alien ending, don't forget. You can heal, and this is pretty much the last time you could shop. So I recommend just using all your good items, like Demon's Promise. Gives your full team damage bonus and defense, and heals them, and gives mana. It's bullshit, I love it. The rest is gonna be straightforward. I won't show you what the boss looks like, or anything, because yeah, I don't need to. It's for puzzles. I'm only helping puzzles. Alright. I'll see you in the last 2 endings. After I'm done with the boss, yeah, I'll show you what to do. You load into save file 1. Like, you go to the system, go to the menu and all that. I know I'm saying obvious stuff. I'm just making sure you don't accidentally save or something onto something else. Alright, I'll see you there. Okay, I finished the boss, so I'm going to continue and load into my first save. Okay, I just finished the boss. There we go, we're back here. Do not kill the UFO. You are already done with the alien ending. You do not need to do it. You can go back to the car, and there's gonna be 2 choices. When you get 2 choices, okay, I'll show it. When I get there, I'll show the next clip real quick. Okay, this is the choice. Whether you trust him or not, this will change the ending. If you don't trust him, it'll end right after the final boss. If you do trust him, it's a different ending. After you finish the boss, it doesn't end right there. You have something else to do. So I recommend first you do the bad ending that you don't trust him, and then you come back here and do the true ending that you trust him. So for me right now, I'm gonna trust him because there's more to cover. So I'm gonna trust him. And you should do the puzzles. And yeah, and when you get to the same door, that door when you fought the UFO, it will be the final boss. I'll get to after you reach there. After you finish all the puzzles, this door leads to Vuros. If you didn't kill any UFOs, it will lead to Vuros, the final boss. Now, I won't cover what's after there. It's all straightforward, whether it is the good ending or the bad ending. I recommend the bad ending first, so that you don't trust Alex first. It ends quick, and you can load back here. And after that, try to get the true ending that you trust him. There's no puzzles after this, so I don't need to spoil it. It's all straightforward, and you got this. Thanks for checking out the guide, and see ya. Let me know if there's anything I missed. And also a huge thank you for AquaTorrent for the Steam guide covering how to get every achievement. This video only shows how to get the missable achievements. The achievements that could be missed in your playthrough. There are some achievements that's pretty much always gonna happen when you play the game. It's not something you do specific. So yeah, this will cover everything. Thank you, AquaTorrent, and see ya.